Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from PhoneBunch and today we are unboxing the InFocus M2. Now many of you might have already seen the review of this device, but some of you had asked us to get this phone. So we have finally been able to get one. We have already unboxed the InFocus M330 as well. Now the M2 comes with a 4.2-inch HD IPS display. You have an 8 megapixel front facing camera with LED flash, a rear 8 megapixel camera with LED flash. So that's the actual selling point of this device, and then there's the price, rupees 4,999. So that's the InFocus M2. This is a review unit, so the box has already been opened. You get a 1 amp USB wall charger, your micro USB data syncing and charging cable, and you do get a headset within the box as well. Very cheap looking one. I haven't tested this out, how it sounds, and you have your quick start guide. I'll have SAR information up top. Well folks, this is the new InFocus M2 and the first thing I notice is how huge the bezels are at the top and bottom of the display. It makes this 4.2-inch display device look quite huge. You have 8 megapixel autofocus front facing camera with a diffused LED flash. On the left you can see the volume rocker, very sturdy. But yes, it is a bit sharp at the ends. At the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack, secondary noise cancellation mic, on the right the power lock and unlock button. At the bottom you have the primary microphone, micro USB data syncing and charging port. And you can see this sort of tapered design at the back, similar to what we have seen with Motorola smartphones. At the back, 8 megapixel autofocus camera, LED flash, InFocus branding and the speakerphone. The back has a nice matte soft touch finish which makes it very good to hold. Now if we just compare the size of the phone, the Moto E has a 4.5-inch display, while the InFocus M2 has a 4.2-inch display, and still the InFocus M2 is quite a bit taller than the Moto E 2nd Gen. Now let's open up the back cover. You have a 2010 mAh non-removable battery over here, and this is a dual SIM 3G smartphone, so you can go ahead and add 2 micro SIM card slots and a micro SD card slot up to 32 gigs. Now all the cards have to be inserted pin up, so you have that important note over there. And overall the construction of the phone is pretty solid. The back cover fits in nice, there is not much creaking, a little bit of flex but not that much. Excellent feel in the hand as well, but it is a bit tall. Now we have started booting up the device. You can see the InFocus branding. You have an 8 megapixel camera as I've said already, a front diffuse flash, notification LED, capacitive buttons below the display which don't light up. A 4.2-inch HD IPS display giving it a massive 355 pixels per inch. So folks, now we have booted into InLife UI and this display really looks very sharp. You have a notification toggles right up top, you can have a look at that. A flash toggle is already there, very useful. And as I can see, you can go ahead and edit those toggles as well. So good options over here. But this phone is still running on Android 4.4.2 and we don't know if it would be upgraded to Lollipop. Now let's get to storage. So out of that 8 gig ROM, you have 5.12 gigs available to install apps and games. You can expand storage up to 32 gigs. USB OTG it seems is also supported, so let's check that out. Like you see right here, it's preparing USB storage. So USB OTG is definitely supported over here. We'll play a 1080p video directly from the USB storage. And you can see right here, it plays quite flawlessly. Very sharp display over here. There's no lag, no stutter in video playback. Now you have 1 gig of RAM available on the device, out of which about 490 odd MB is free right now. So that's pretty good even though the phone is idle. Now you have some motions and gestures built in. Turn over to reject a call, volume quiet when you pick up the device, direct call and answer when you hold your phone to your ear, things like that. Now let's come to the launcher itself. So there are a lot of customizations here. You can go ahead and add more home screens, you can go ahead and add widgets, you can change transitions between home screens. It's actually pretty easy to use. Now the trend with UIs is shifting towards having no app drawer, at least on Android, similar to what we see on iOS. So it's the same here as well. There is no separate app drawer. All apps are present on different home screens, but you can definitely install another launcher. Now let's talk about this display. So 4.2-inch HD display at rupees 5,000 is really unheard of. And you can see it has very wide viewing angles. The color reproduction is excellent and it's really very sharp as well. Now coming to the camera, you have an 8 megapixel rear camera with LED flash, 8 megapixel front camera, that too with an LED flash. Both are autofocus as well. Familiar MediaTek camera interface. This phone is powered by the MediaTek 1.3 GHz quad-core MT6582. You can record 1080p videos with the rear camera. Now here's the shot that I've taken with the rear camera. Color reproduction is slightly off, but the details are definitely there. We'll check out the camera in greater detail later on. Now this is the front facing camera. You can see it has autofocus. I'll show you the flash as well. So it's a diffuse flash. It won't blind you. And it takes decent enough shots. Good amount of detail, but slightly smoothened. Not enough sharpness there. Now this is the default keyboard. It's been skinned to look like Lollipop, but this phone is running KitKat. So we are opening PhoneBunch.com. Here's our mobile website. Scrolling is pretty smooth over here. Now MT6582 might seem like a very dated chipset, but for a budget price of Rs 5,000, you also get the same on the Canvas Spark. And you can see that performance is pretty smooth. Pinch to zoom is smooth here as well. General touch response, opening up of apps is actually pretty smooth, I would say. You can see right here, not much stutter in the UI, and the tasks are not killed even after opening up several apps. Well folks, that was an unboxing and quick hands-on of the InFocus M2. Now the bezels at the top and bottom of the display do bother me a little bit. It makes the device taller than it actually should be, and you have the Canvas Spark which is available within this same price bracket, which comes with the same chipset, but yes, a far less dense display. Then you have the 8 megapixel autofocus front camera, which is not available in any device within this price bracket or even much higher. So yes, there is a bit of trade-off in design over here. I'll check this phone out in greater detail later on, so stay tuned to PhoneBunch.com. You can have a look at our gaming and other videos of the Canvas Spark as well. If you have any questions about this or any other device, do hit us in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video, and as always, have a great day.